I am here with Matt Galat. How do you pronounce your name?
Galat.
Galat. Okay, like salad.
Yeah, it's like the mispronunciation of salad. It's exactly.
Matthew Galat or Matt Galat. So we call him Matt, and he's got this YouTube channel that has quite a lot of subscribers.
Yeah.
30,000 is way more than mine, right? I became a YouTuber mostly because of that guy. Why did you start to make YouTube videos?
Well, I originally wanted to do documentaries, big videos, you know, stuff that would be on TV. I produced TV in China, and I thought that was cool. But you know, amazing things happen in the small parts of the day, you know. So I thought if you could record the daily life, that's why I'm a YouTuber, but I do daily stuff. So every day, or I try to do every day, make a video. And I think that that's a cool way to capture moments and also remember them in a neat way. A lot of people take videos and they go on your computer, and when do you look at them? Never.
Yes, of course.
You know, but if you can make them something interesting that even more than you can enjoy, then more power to you.
What's your type of videos that you make? Are they inspirational? Are they funny? Are they out of the extraordinary? You know, summarizing in 3 words, you know, the style that you've got.
3 words. 4 words?
Okay, 4.
Add fuel to life.
Right, fair enough. That's a good attitude you have.
Matt is very cool.
Tell us more about your future. How do you envision yourself in 3 or 4 years' time?
3 or 4 years, I will probably be leaving Australia, or maybe more into Thailand on my way back, headed to Norway.
Right.
I will probably be disheveled and a little bit more dirty. Maybe have a beard. Maybe, you know, maybe a turban. I don't know. Who knows?
A longer beard.
Yeah. Maybe I just throw it over my shoulder and the wind will catch it. No, you know, I don't look that far ahead.
So actually, I would like to go to the Antarctic, the South Pole. Not exactly South Pole, but you know, Antarctica. And Matt actually told me that he also wants to go at some point, and he's got a plan. So tell us, how do you plan to go to the South Pole? I mean, it's really hard to get in there, right?
Well, there are trips that go from the southern tip of South America, and I will be taking a freighter or something from Cape Town, Africa, across to South America, and when I get there, it's my mission to hit Antarctica before I go up.
Okay.
So there's a photo expedition where people that like to take photography, they can go there, and it's like you basically go with an icebreaker or a chartered ship, because there's ships all the time that are taking supplies to bases that are like scientific bases.
Okay.
And so I'm thinking what would be really cool is to be able to take my trike and actually put it on the ice there and do some riding, you know, however far that might be.
What do you think about the idea of going on an expedition to the Antarctic just by signing up for a master's degree somewhere in Germany where it's for free, and you just go there and then you just drop out?
Don't you have to pay to get start the program?
If you start the program, the master's program in Germany, I don't think you have to pay anything except for 500 euro in that case. I think in Austria it's 500 euro per year for the tuition fee, and you can apply for almost any program for undergraduates. So if you apply for geology, and you almost always get accepted, and if they have an Antarctic program and you know it beforehand, and you know, could be the case, could be free.
I wish I was German.
How would you describe yourself in a few words?
Capricious.
What the hell?
I don't know. What does capricious mean? It was the first word that popped into my head. Oh, sorry, bud.
you just kill a fly. Okay, he's not a Buddhist, by the way.
Yeah, that was my brother.
Yeah. One of the most important questions I would like to ask, and if I meet anybody who is an interesting person, is why do you think that other people can't do this interesting stuff that you do?
Why? There's no reason.
What's the difference? What's the difference between you and the person who really wants to do this but who can't do it, or who, you know?
I did it.
You did it.
That's the difference. I don't think there is anything other than doing.
Right.
You know, so I'm no different from you and the people walking behind us. And we might think that our family or our obligation or our degree or our life choice or whatever might control it.
Yes.
But it's all the way up to what are you gonna do? Like Nike, you know, just do it. You know, like when you have the ability to realize that you can accomplish anything, you just have to take that step, then that's an extremely cathartic experience, you know. And once you take that first step,
that sentence just sounds really like Steve Jobs.
It's true though. It's
yeah.
true. I've met a lot of people who had. Everybody I meet has unlimited potential. It's just if they're willing to exercise it or not.
What tip would you give to those people who are just on the verge to realize their full potential?
One thing that helps me to take a first step and really engage something that I'm afraid of is to think a year in the future. Because if you, everybody watching here, think about something that you did that you were afraid of a year ago. Just try. I bet you most of you won't even be able to figure it out, but you will know that there was a year ago where you were freaked out to do something. And whether you did or didn't, I wish you would have done it, but the whole point is that you can't even remember the things that you thought were gonna really wreck your life or change your life, you know?
So Matt is saying that fears are unreasonable and actually unreal.
They're temporary.
They're temporary. They don't stay with you.
Glory is forever. And experiences are forever.
Yes.
You know, like, so if you are afraid to take a first step, just think of all those things that you're gonna progress through and think of a year forward, and you're not gonna think about that negativity of taking that first step. You're gonna think of all the things you've done over that last year, you know? And maybe that year later it'd still be hard, but I'll tell you what, you had already taken that first step and you'll be so much farther forward through it. That's always helps me.
That's a great tip.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt, for today. Thank you very much.
Chayo.